up, everybody? It's your boy 313 J-Mo here with another video for you guys. And the trade deadline has passed for the NFL, and the Lions did nothing. Here's my reaction. I just feel like we can be better, and obviously our team don't feel that way. But forget it, man. Let's get the video started. Well, what's good, y'all? As you can see, my sinuses are still messing up, but we got some things that we need to talk about because the Lions didn't make a move at the trade deadline. Now, is that good or bad? I'm sure y'all know what I think, but I'm gonna try to talk about it from both perspectives, even though y'all know what I think. Sorry, y'all, I can't do it. I don't know about another perspective that I can accept when it comes to us. Move this shit out the way. When it comes to us not making a move, to me, it seemed like you just gave a big F you to Matthew Stafford. We don't care about you. We don't care how good you are. We not gonna give you no more help. Forget you. That's the way that I see it, because if your franchise quarterback is playing like he's playing, your star running back is hurt, half of your team is injured, and you don't make any type of moves. Not one. I don't even care if it was a menial move we don't care about. Not even one move to make the football team better. Minnesota's better than you. The Packers are better than you in your division. So are you trying to compete to win a division? The Seahawks got a wild card. Panthers, we don't know, but they could have a wild card. The Cowboys could have a wild card if the Eagles win their division and we don't beat them. So right now, you're outside looking in, not even in the playoff race. Your division is extremely good at the top. And on top of all of that, your team is injured and your quarterback is playing well. I can't fathom not making this football team better. I don't understand how you could not make this football team better in the position we're in. We're in a position where two teams ahead of us in our division are better, whether it's roster-wise or whatever you want to call it. And so if they're better, even if it's outside looking in, even if they aren't really better, I'm just going by record. If they're better according to record, you have to do something to supplement that so you can rack up these wins back to back to back to back to back and making your football team better, because we still got to go against both of these teams later on. We still got the Bears, and I know the Bears ain't nothing special. Still the Bears. And when you're doing this, I just don't understand how you couldn't get a running back, or you couldn't get a safety, just a defensive back, or you couldn't try to get some type of pass rusher. How could you not make this football team better? We're 3-3-1. It's not like we're 5-1 or 4-2 or something. We're 3-3-1. Like, we're not world beaters right now. How could you not make this football team better? And like I said, it's like them giving them middle finger to Matthew Stafford. F you. Once again, for the 15th year of your life, for the 35th year of your life, we not going to get you no type of help, and we want you to carry the entire franchise. And then when we don't win at the end of the year, I got to go argue with idiots who don't know nothing about football, trying to blame Matthew Stafford for the reason the Lions haven't won in a decade. This is the reason why the Lions haven't won in a decade. When they have a chance, they don't do anything. And I'm upset because I look at this roster, it's pretty good, and we have a few holes. I'm like, let's just plug those holes in, try to make a super push for the division or a wild card. They like, nah, we good. Because a lot of reason I had confidence in this season is because I thought Matthew Stafford would be able to do great with this roster. And honestly, the roster hasn't really been healthy. And I know people say everybody get injured, but one reason I knew we were going to lose the Minnesota game before I actually wanted to admit it to myself is I looked at Minnesota and they were completely healthy. I mean, they had their full squad up, completely healthy, and I'm like, oh, they completely healthy? And I only said that to say this: teams can't be completely healthy through 7-8 weeks. It's possible. You have to have things go your way. It's the luck of the draw, but it can happen. So A healthy Lions team is 11-5. But we haven't been healthy. That's why I said so when people talk about my prediction, shout out to my mans in the comments that, open me up to that, because I forgot that I did say assuming health, because I've been so upset with the team. Assuming health, I did say that. Yeah, assuming health, we 11-win team. We don't have health. Like I said, the Vikings have health, so it is possible. And on top of not having health, we've fallen apart defensively in the secondary. I like Justin Coleman and Melvin, but Justin Coleman is not an outside guy. He's gotten torched on the outside. He's a slot guy. He's a in the red zone, I can make a big play type guy. But he's not really an outside guy. That's why, after Aaron Rodgers got picked off, I think, or no, he got a pass breakup. Aaron Rodgers threw a great pass to the guy that was on Coleman. It wasn't a touchdown, but we ain't going to even get into all of that. But my thing is, how could you not make this football team better when Stafford is playing as well? Y'all said if the Lions win, they will be buyers. What did y'all buy? Feelings? Good tidings? Hand claps? And cheers? Y'all ain't buy nothing. Nothing. Like, we didn't even get a menial move. We didn't even get a move we don't care about. There was like nothing. And, to me, it just seems like this franchise doesn't care about winning or Matthew Stafford. And I'm saying that because if you really care about your quarterback and you really cared about winning, you would have made this football team better. I know people say, well, we can still win. Yes, the Lions, I'm looking at the schedule, bro. The Lions could win 6 in a row. And we should win 6 in a row. And I think we can. But this is why I'm concerned about us winning 6 in a row. I don't trust the defense anymore. I trusted the defense early in the season. I don't trust them anymore. When Daniel Jones and the New York Giants, a 2-16 team, 2-5 team before we played them, can go out and get 4 touchdowns on you. I was watching some stuff about with the Giants fans, when they were like previewing the game, and one thing they'll say is like the Giants better be able to score. Like they were saying that like it'd be disrespectful if they didn't score on us. And it wasn't like they was disrespecting us. They was just saying like our defense sucked. If we can't score points on this defense, then who could we score points on? And guess what? They went out there and scored points all on the defense. So you have injury problems. Your defense is now questionable. Hopefully Patricia can do some mid-season fixes to get the defense right. On top of all of that, your division is tough. And you still got some easy games in your schedule, but nothing is given in the NFL. The Ravers. What is that? The Raiders and the Ravens put together? Oh, yeah, Ravens for the upset, by the way. You already know I'm rolling with that. But the Raiders are not a scrub team. The Bears aren't good. Really, the Bears are basically the Bills with a worse record. But they're still the Bears. It's not going to be easy to beat them. The Cowboys are definitely not an easy team to beat. They're a good team, in a sense. So they won't be easy to beat. Then beat the Redskins, yeah. I'm not going to overlook Tampa Bay. They'll try to give us a run for our money. Then you got Minnesota. So you got Minnesota, and then so you got after the Redskins, you got Minnesota. In Minnesota, you have to win that game. That's a must-win game, guys. But I'm not happy with this trade deadline because look, this is why. I'm tired of defending Matthew Stafford, bro. Throughout the years, I got a lot of stuff to do in my life than defend goddamn Matthew Stafford, bro. You know, we all got real problems. We all got to work. We all got real. I'm tired of defending this dude. And I know you want to say, well, just stop defending him. Well, I can't take blatant disrespect, and I can't take blatant stupidity in this world of sports or whatever. And I'm just sick and tired of telling people, are up top we trash. Like, now Stafford has to carry this team. Do y'all realize Stafford has to carry the team, and he has to be perfect. He can't have an error. He can't have an error, because if he has an error, we don't make the playoffs. This reminds me a lot of 2017. One of the reasons I want Caldwell gone. We had the easiest schedule in the league, bro. And I remember Cincinnati game. I mean, Stafford was straight. He wasn't amazing, but he was straight. But he wasn't perfect. The Ravens game, he was actually 80% completion percentage, 20 straight completions. He was pretty good in that game. But he wasn't perfect. And we didn't end up making the playoffs. And I don't want to have Stafford be freaking perfect just for us to make the playoffs, bro. Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous. But I'm speechless. I just hope we win this week. I hope we win next week, and I hope we get on this winning. I think our team is good enough to go on a winning streak, but you got to do it at the end of the day. So the Lions don't make moves at the trade deadline once again. It is what it is. Like I said, guys, it might be a long season. Let's just prepare for the ride and just, because I feel like one thing about this football team that I do feel like, and I'm very upset with Bob Quinn lately, he has been making a lot of questionable decisions. One thing I do like about this football team is all of our holes will be filled by next year. So next year is really the year where all the excuses, there aren't any, because that will be the year where every single hole we got will be filled by that year. So the cornerback, the running back, I don't know if we want another wide receiver because of Marvin Hall now, but O-lineman, another linebacker. Like, we'll fill we'll be good after this next year. That's why I was saying it's the year after. And I thought we could be very great this year. And we could have been very great this year if our coaching didn't blow the Arizona game and the refs didn't screw us out of the Packers and the Chiefs games. But it is what it is, man. This your boy, 313 J-Mo. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Lions not making any moves. I'm out of here, y'all.